How's it going today, everybody? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit on how to throw the disc far. When I go through my analytics on the videos, it kind of seems like all everybody looks up is snap. Everybody wants to know how to snap the discs, and that's about it. Learning how to put snap on the disc is very important. It takes time to develop. But that's not the only thing to make the disc fly farther. So here's a couple other things that I think about when you want to throw your disc farther. You know, things that people I don't think are, thinking of, and they just think, oh, I'll just learn how to snap the disc and, that's all I got to do. So a couple of things that I can think of that I think are, some stuff you got to really think about to try to gain more distance on your throw. So the first one, my notes. So the first one, is the disc choice. Picking the proper disc to throw, to get the maximum distance out of your arm. So many times I see people here throwing on their tee off, and they'll throw the disc and it'll land hard left. Your disc should never land hard left on a tee off shot unless that's what you want it to do. It should always land forward. All your discs should land forward. Specialty disc lands left, turns right. So disc choice is very important for throwing farther. The weight of the disc. The weight of the disc matters. I think a lot of people go out there and they just buy a 175 disc and call it good. You need to dial in the weight of the disc to your arm speed. The weight of the disc doesn't matter in the weight, because you're talking about grams. It's not very heavy. So 175 probably doesn't feel much different than a 170 when you just hold it. But that's not the way that the weights work. It's when you pull and snap the disc is where you'll notice the weight of the disc. So if your arm speed is slower, throwing a max weight 175 disc is not the best choice. You might need a 160 or a 165. So I recommend trying different weights and just see how they feel with your arm. Dialing your arm to the weight of the disc. So next, arm tension. I get a lot of comments, people telling me like you're supposed to throw with a noodle arm. I've been playing disc golf for 17 years and I strangulate the disc when I throw it. I hold it as tight as I can. My forearm has to be tight to generate the snap on the disc when you throw it. But you need to have a tight forearm. It also gives you better control over the disc when you pull it through to throw it. So a tight forearm, you have to have a tight forearm to throw the disc harder. Grip pressure. Grip pressure on the disc is very important. You gotta hold the disc as tight as you can. A tight grip with a tight forearm is gonna give you a harder hit when you release the disc. Very important to have both of those, holding on, hold on to the disc. And then last is spin. The more spin you get on the disc, the longer it's going to stay in the air. The spin helps the disc catch air, stay underneath it, and helps keep it afloat. So to throw harder, you have to generate spin. How do you generate more spin? Grip pressure. The harder you can grip the disc, when it snaps out, it's going to rotate around that finger, and you're going to get more torque on the disc, generating more spin by a tight grip. And once again, I do as tight as I can. I white knuckle my grip. So those, 5 things I think are very important that you need to pay attention to throw the disc farther. So once again, it's the disc choice, the weight of the disc, arm tension, grip pressure, the spin on the disc. So all those are very important, to help you throw the disc farther. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. Don't forget to subscribe.